Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, but don't forget subscribe on the channel and leave your like. Tyreek Hill vs Noah Lyles is on. Superstar pair finally agree to race after months of trash talking. After months of verbal sparring, USA Olympic sprinter Noah Lyles and Miami Dolphins receiver Tyreek Hill plan to race each other. In an interview with People, Hill and Lyles announced they would meet on the track in the spring or summer. The date of star clash is still to be decided but will take place before Lyles competes in the USA Outdoor Track and Field Championships, which begin July 31st. The location for the showdown of speedsters is also yet to be announced. Hill and Lyles plan to race somewhere between 100 meters, the event in which Lyles bagged gold for the United States in the 2024 Olympic Games in Paris, and 40 meters. This has been an ongoing thing for quite some time now, and I mean, everybody's seen the back and forth on social media, Hill told People. I've been very adamant to show people what real, true speed looks like, he added. The athletes have jabbed at each other over the last few months, adding more heat to their face-off. In August, Cheetah challenged Lyles to a 50-yard dash. Lyles then responded to the challenge by trolling Hill in an interview and pretending to forget his name. Furthermore, Hill scoffed at Lyles collapsing on the track after his bronze medal finish in the 200-meter dash in Paris and his viral comments, world champion comments from 2023. Lyles pointed the spotlight on himself by arguing that NBA champions should not claim to be world champions despite the best players being in the league. Noah Lyles can't say nothing after what just happened to him, Hill said. Then he wants to come out and pretend like he's sick. I feel like that's horseradish. So for him to do that and say that we're not world champions of our sport, come on bruh, just speak on what you know about, and that's track, Hill continued. Lyles later claimed he had tested positive for COVID 2 days before the 200-meter race and was seen doing interviews and accepting his bronze with a mask on. After winning the 60-meter final at the New Balance Indoor Grand Prix on February 2, Lyles reignited the fire between him and Hill. That's why I'm the world's fastest, Lyles said. I did at the Olympics. I do it at World Championships. I do it wherever it's needed to be done. And if I gotta go down and, beat up on Tyreek to prove that I'm the world's fastest, then it's gonna be done. Tyreek Hill, Noah Lyles finally agree to race after lengthy trash talk. The two star athletes are planning to square off on the track. After exchanging countless barbs, Miami Dolphins receiver Tyreek Hill and Olympic gold medalist Noah Lyles plan to race. In an interview with People, Hill and Lyles announced they will race at some point in the spring or summer before Lyles competes in the USA Outdoor Track and Field Championships, which begin July 31st. The location for the Hill-Lyles race has yet to be announced. Hill and Lyles plan to race a distance somewhere between 100 meters, the event in which Lyles won the gold medal at the 2024 Olympic Games in Paris, and 40 meters. This has been an ongoing thing for quite some time now, and I mean, everybody's seen the back and forth on social media, Hill said to People. I've been very adamant to show people what real, true speed looks like. The two athletes have exchanged jabs over the last few months. Back in August, Hill, one of the NFL's top speedsters, challenged Lyles to a 50-yard race. Lyles responded to that challenge by trolling Hill in an interview and pretending to forget his name. Lyles, after winning the 60-meter final at the New Balance Indoor Grand Prix on February 2, held up a sign that read, "Tyreek could never." That's why I'm the world's fastest, Lyles said. I did at the Olympics. I do it at World Championships. I do it wherever it's needed to be done. And if I gotta go down and, beat up on Tyreek to prove that I'm the world's fastest, then it's gonna be done. Dolphins make decision on trading Tyreek Hill, report. The Miami Dolphins have reportedly made their decision on wide receiver Tyreek Hill after weeks of speculation that the organization was looking to trade the outspoken star. per Dolphin reporter Alan Pupar, the hashtag Miami Dolphins, as we've suggested all along and now is being reported by NFL Network insiders, are not planning to trade Tyreek Hill. We do know where he'd like to go if it were to happen, though. Following the Dolphins' season-ending loss to the New York Jets, Tyreek Hill's future with the team became uncertain. After expressing his frustration with the disappointing outcome, Hill told reporters, "I'm out. It was great playing here, but at the end of the day, I gotta do what's best for my career, because I'm too much of a competitor to be just out there." His comments left fans wondering whether the star receiver might seek a change of scenery, especially since it marked the first time in his 9-year NFL career that he missed the playoffs. However, Hill's tone has shifted significantly in the weeks following the outburst. During multiple media appearances before Super Bowl 59, Hill took full responsibility for his earlier remarks, apologizing to both his teammates and the organization. "I do," Hill said when asked if he wanted to stay with the Dolphins during an appearance on FanDuel TV's Up and Adams. "I don't want to go nowhere. I love it here, my family loves it." Hill's public apology, combined with meetings between him, head coach Mike McDaniel, and general manager Chris Greer, seemed to have cleared the air and suggested that Hill would remain in Miami. For the Dolphins, this is encouraging news as they prepare for the 2025 season. Despite a less-than-remarkable 2024 campaign, 959 receiving yards and 6 touchdowns, Hill remains one of the most dynamic wide receivers in the league. His 2023 performance, leading the NFL with 1,799 receiving yards and 13 touchdowns, was a testament to his elite abilities. His dip in production during 2024 was partly due to quarterback Tua Tagovailoa's injury-shortened season. With a healthy Tagovailoa in 2025, Hill is poised to return to form. Despite the Dolphins' failure to make the playoffs, Hill remains optimistic about the team's trajectory. "We are really building something special in Miami," Hill stated. "We made it to the playoffs the first 2 years. Obviously, this year was hard, but if guys continue to buy into what coach is building and the culture he's trying to build, it's gonna be a beautiful thing." A key part of Hill's accountability came in the form of a heartfelt public apology to his quarterback, Tua Tagovailoa. "This is my public apology to you, Tua," Hill said, adding, "I love you, bro." Hill emphasized Tagovailoa's competitiveness and leadership, declaring, "Tua, he's my guy. Always will be my guy, no matter what. I'm sure he understands my frustration. Like we all want to win. Tua, he's another competitor. He's a hell of a competitor. A lot of people don't know that. He's a winner. He's consistent. I'm looking forward to just us continuing to build our relationship even more." Despite the tension at the end of the season, NFL insider Tom Pelissero also reported that the Dolphins have no plans to trade Hill. They do not plan to trade their star wide receiver despite, let's call it an uncomfortable ending to last season, Pelissero noted. Tyreek Hill made the rounds on Radio Row this week, saying, "Now I want to be in Miami." And you fan, do you think about situation of Tyreek Hill? Write in the comments.